Welcome, guys. Just a quick update about the Zooms. I will hold Zoom every 2 weeks from now on, and the why is simple because when I'm making a weekly Zoom call, they need mostly weeks to form. Like here, there is nothing really happening. So I'm saying basically the same thing on 2 weeks or even more right here. Just telling you the same thing. Okay. And that's why. But between I would hold something else, which is not available yet. So yeah. Okay, as usually, let's see. And from now on, I will split my screen into three screens, and we will watch the Zooms right this. Okay, monthly. We see we are above the zero line. I think there is potential to the upside based on the weekly. The weekly is forming and the price is moving to the downside on the destroyer, but it's going to the upside. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. The daily is looking bullish as well, and we're gonna have an interest rate decision from the Canadian dollar, so watch out for that. Okay. Yes. Audi NZD. Audi NZD reached the previous highs. Was a beautiful move from this divergence here. Started all the way up. You can watch it back on the previous zooms. And it has still the potential to go, as you see, on monthly basis, it goes up. On weekly basis, goes up. On daily basis, it goes up. So I think there is still a potential to the upside. Euro CHF, some divergences on the charts already. I think here is a potential zone for it, but we are still under the zero line on monthly, and on weekly basis we cross the zero line, but yeah, it's just not enough yet. As you see here, we are pretty much above the zero line. Okay, now I got an idea what it's for the next time. Okay, so right now what we see is a bullish momentum, but a bearish trend, and you have to know the difference. Okay. Euro GBP. The Euro GBP pointing to the downside on monthly, pointing to the upside on the weekly, and pointing to the upside on the daily. But there is a divergence possibility on the destroyer on the weekly basis, already forming, not formed yet, but already forming to this point. The momentum right here is bullish, so I think this has still a chance to move one more time to the upside, and after that a possibility to the downside. As you see, the AXY and the PXY close on the same way actually, and that's why nothing really happens on the Euro GBP. Okay, and now the DXY, as we see, we got a buy signal on the DXY, but still red and another red sign. Which I don't like to see is the REMA when it's forming something like that. Okay, it should point to the upside. When it does, it means we have right timing into the momentum. When it's not, that's not the right timing into the momentum. Okay, but anyways, on weekly basis, crossing, and there is a potential divergence, but the momentum is moving to the upside, and mostly on next week will depend what's the next step of the DXY. Right now, a small structural divergence right there and a sell signal right here. So a bit mixed, but the bigger picture pointing to the upside, and as you see, everything is above the zero line. So I would say the bulls are in control. The TXY, I would say it is going to the downside. So this is below, and this is making the signs to go to the downside. So, and here, as you see on the destroyer, it just moves sideways, should go to the downside. The AXY, what bothers me is the destroyer on monthly, because it's already two months past and nothing really happened. But after every slow moving fast moves are coming, but as you see, structural divergences, and I see here more red than green on a weekly basis, and here also red, and this is also below the zero line. Okay, so what I don't like here either is the REMA, and that's still bullish, but I don't think this should move to the upside. And yeah, this as well. Anyways, looking out for next week, it's gonna be very interesting. The XY forming right there, and divergence, a structural divergence, but there is huge space between them and here as well, the structural divergence. The interest rate, the last time when there was an interest rate decision a while ago, 2016 was this move when the interest rate was increased 8 years ago. And there is something forming in the structure, and here is the potential to move with it. I would say if you have Japanese yen, you should buy it, because it will soon starting to take a boom to the upside, in my opinion. Okay, right now, not the right timing. We are waiting for the confirmations, right? The small divergences. And after that, let's go. Okay. Just cannot happen that the interest rate is increased after so many years and nothing is happening in the market. It's just not possible. Okay. And financial terms. So get ready for that. The BXY, we see nothing really here. Okay, nothing really here. So yeah, so I'm looking for, as I see, the Euro GBP and the AXY, just pricing indecision, but here is more green. Actually, we are above the zero line. It's a messy chart. I would not trade it until this sideways move breaks here, because it's nothing to trade on yet. Okay, I'll stay away from that. The SXY, this is a more beautiful thing, and here is a possibility for a divergence, I would say. So I would look out for that. The only thing is this is still pretty much over the zero line, but the momentum is stronger, in my opinion, as you see on the weekly basis. This is moving to the downside as well. Here it has some space to move. So yeah, maybe a correction, and after that a down move. The XY is a mess, but We are still under the zero line, so this is pointing more likely to the downside. Right now, a bullish momentum, but the trend is going to the downside. Don't forget the difference between those two, but we have a more clear picture on the ZXY. The ZXY is making bearish structural divergences and pointing to the downside on almost every sign, and this is my prediction, let's say that. And the gold, yes, everything is before you. It's just not pointing to the downside yet. Okay, it just goes to the upside. I would not trade against the gold right now. There are signs for a possible turning point, but it's not enough. Okay, so carefully. Monthly basis. The BTC going to the upside. Oops, BTC USD. Say crypto. Okay. So green. Something is about to happen because this is pointing to the upside. Okay, and the momentum is forming. Here was a possibility for a divergence, which is still there, but as I see on monthly basis, the momentum is just too strong. What I can imagine is a pullback from the price, like kind of like this, just a fast pullback, something like before the halving it happens, because you just get too many hype, and I don't think it's just gonna go further. But there is a record amount of money inside the BTC, so it can happen, and based on the momentum, it will happen. But I would like to see something like quick and up, so that the institutions can buy at discount price. Okay, economic calendar. Monday, nothing really there. Tuesday, nothing really there. Wednesday, CPI and interest rate, which is good news. Okay. Then Thursday, PPY and interest rate from the euro, and Friday, GDP. Those are the main events with the Michigan as closing of the week. Thanks for your attention. See you next week, guys. Bye bye.